Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. You will have to excuse the drilling and the banging. My neighbours are having some work done. It's going to be like this for a couple of weeks, months maybe, but I just want to bring up a message, right? And today I was thinking, you know, if they start drilling, I'm not going to do the videos. And then I thought to myself, do you know what? That's just an easy thing to do, isn't it? It's just to fuck it in, just chuck it in the fuck it bucket and just go, do you know what? It's a sign that I shouldn't be. But do you know what I noticed is, going back to a message I made when I finally decided to pick up the camera again and start recording videos again, is there's never a perfect moment. So just fucking start. You know, in life, shit like this happens. Shit like this happens. And I was waiting a very long time. I was waiting for the perfect moment, the silence, the perfect setting, the perfect lighting, the perfect this. There was just always an excuse. Like, and every time I went to record, there would be just interruptions, non-stop interruptions. And I just thought to myself, do you know what? I'm just not going to record. I'm just going to wait until everything just gets. And it just never did. Over a year I waited for a perfect moment, and it's 11:11 by the way when I'm recording this. Just fucking start. Just start. Because if you don't start, like if you don't just do it, you're going to find excuse after excuse and you're just never going to start. Please just start. Like, you just start, people. Just start is all I'm saying. Don't wait for the perfect moment. We do it with everything. We do it with clothes. So I'm going to save this. This is my best dress wear. This is that. I'm going to save this for special occasions. Now is a special occasion because now is all we have. So now is when you got to start. That's all I'm saying. I love you. Passionate about that. I don't know if you could tell, but let's get stuck in. Today we're doing a midweek kind of, what do I need to know? What do my ancestors and angels want me to know? So we have 3 cards. We have cards 1, which is Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Card number 2 is the Sage, be devoted and committed. And card number 3 is Stargazer, set your sights higher. And then what I'm going to do is, once I've delivered the original kind of like first message, I'm going to get stuck into some tarot, and I'm using the vice versa tarot this time. Yeah, so use your intuition, pick a deck, pick a card even, and let's get stuck in. Let's see what these energies are saying. So let's see what cards number 1 are saying. Let me move that out of the way. Cards number 1, you have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. And that can be very straight to the point and basic, right? We all need to ground. We all need to be well rooted. Right? And while that is a very important message, you know, to like get your roots, like just bury them deep, because when you're well rooted, when storms come or when situations arise and stuff, you're going to be unmovable. You're going to be so stable and so confident and so strong in yourself that you can't be moved no more. And I pick up a lot of like heart energy as well. The music I'm actually playing is heart chakra related as well. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's there in the background. So ground, but I also feel like bring your grounding into your heart too. Like, just ground yourself in that heart space. You know, because there's a lot of situations that can take you out of character, and I feel like this kind of energy is just saying like, remain true to who you really are. Like, it's easy to like snap out of character, you know, especially when people are kind of backing you into a corner, or, you know, demanding or putting the pressure on. I feel like the ancestors and like the angel energy and the spirit energy around this message is to just remain strong within yourself, remain grounded in yourself, remain grounded in your heart energy. Don't let people distract you. Don't let people unearth you. Stay true to you. you guys, I can see your strength. I can see that earth energy. Like, I can see it. Like, that well-rooted, like, indestructible. Is the word indestructible? Like, when you're really in yourself and you're really in your power, you can't be moved. And maybe recently you have been surrounded by things that have made you feel uprooted and unstable. And I feel like if that's the case, like, this energy is asking you to, like, really ground back into your own energy, ground back into Mother Earth. Sorry, Mother Earth. My voice just cuts out sometimes, trust me, it's nuts. Yeah, and just really be that, because I can feel your strength. Like, I can feel it. I can feel that power. And I feel like it's just a reminder, you know, you are powerful. You are unmovable. You just have to focus on that solid foundation, that rooting that I was talking about, and just being in your heart and not letting people take you out of your character. Because trust me, I'm a fire sign. Like, when I'm tested, it takes a lot for me to just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot. Especially if I love you and I feel overprotective and stuff. Whew. Crazy. So I get it. I get how easy it is to jump at a character. But we're not doing that no more. Because you are powerful and you need to stay in your power. I tend to not really like shuffling on camera because cards just seem to, like, fly all over the place. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I can definitely see, like, around you there's, like, maybe a lot of conflict or a lot of I can feel very backed into a corner. I feel like there's just so much coming at me all at once, and it's kind of overwhelming, because I like, what do you do with that? Because it's like, you know, your old self probably would have fought back, right? But you've got to choose your battles, especially when, like, you're building your legacy and your name, because that's what this energy here is, right? It's the Ten of Pentacles. It's about your legacy, your name, your beliefs, your, like, all of that traditional stuff, right? And when people see you in this energy, listen, when I say, like, when people start seeing you good, like, you're doing good and you're good in yourself and stuff, there are going to be people that will want to drag you all the way back, right? People don't like to see other people grow, unfortunately. And there will be tests and there will be situations, because when you have that strong presence and you have a purpose and you know what your purpose is, oh, believe me when I say, like, you will have people or situations that are going to try and distract you or take you off in a different. You just have to remain 100% true to you, 100% true to your heart, and just really focus on your foundation, your legacy, your name, because, you know, people will throw shit at your name at any opportunity they can get. You know, you want to be remembered for how you handle yourself, how you present yourself, how you run a business, how, you know, you want to be respected out here in the game. Yeah, you want people to know that, like, you're good, you know, you're powerful. And that doesn't mean, you know, to be respected, you know, like, there's being feared and then there's, like, being respected. Like, people need to know that, like, you're not afraid, but at the same time, like, you've got to choose your battles. Not everything deserves your time and energy, trust me. Trust me. And this Eight of Cups, I think it's the flip side. Yeah, it is. This Eight of Cups, like the flip side, this is like going back to, because this is the child, and then on this side you have, like, the guy that walks away. But on this side, wow, I'm really picking up on the star, like the shooting star, like that wishing energy, and going back and remembering the things that you wanted for yourself as a child. What were the things that made you happy? What did you used to wish for as a kid? Like what were those things that that called to you that you didn't quite understand? Like, go back and remember. I have this feeling that you've been called not just once but quite a few times. Like that calling, that soul calling. You might feel like something's missing, and I want to say, like, tap into your inner child energy, like that little person inside you that you cage up. Release it. Like, get playful, let your creativity go, let your imagination go wild, because you're not going to find what you're like. You know, sometimes you do have to walk away, but this isn't walking away energy. This is like grounding energy. This is like staying in your power energy. So I feel like this is like just like that wild energy, like, but innocent. You know, like when you look at a child and they're playing shop or they're doing this, and like there's no limitation. There's no limitation. They just go with it. They're just, you know, like, let that inner child out. Like, we're not caging it away. Like, we're letting it free now. Whatever you're looking for is in that inner child. That energy, that inner child. You know, whether I know, you know, as long as we're alive, there's always going to be healing, right? There's always going to be healing, but you can't contain this energy no more. This inner child energy, it needs to come out to play. My hands are getting really hot, and usually for me that means that there's like some major healing around this kind of energy. Yeah, my hands are going wild. And if you understand like energy work and stuff, like energy healing, you'll know that usually I'd say most people that I've spoken to, I can't speak for everybody, but most people that I trained with, or just that I know that do Reiki, one of the first things that lets them know the healing is when their hands start pulsing or getting fuzzy and heating up, like the hands heating up. So I feel like with this inner child energy, that feeling that you're missing, like letting that inner child energy out to play, it's going to change your life. Big time. Like healing, like I can't, like I've got goosebumps. Like that's how big it is. You're not walking away from this, like you're embracing it now. The healing work, all of it, all of that is gonna ground you and make you more powerful. And you know me, I'm all about power. I'm all about like, and I'm not talking like this governmental power crap that takes control over people and, you know, like puppet stuff. I'm talking about true like self-empowerment, knowing who the fuck you are, being grounded in that energy and rocking up to the world in that energy. The real meaning of power, and not this crap that we see in the world at the moment. This is big for you guys, I can feel it. And the fact that my hands are just here like overheating and stuff, this is life changing. And because it's so life changing, like I just heard Spirit say that this is why you have to get really grounded. This is why you have to bury your feet deep, you know, be like rooted like a tree. Because this is big energy. You need to have that stability and that security within yourself. And all of this, like you can see like the confrontation and the fast moving energy that, let me see this side. Yeah, you see how like this side it's good, right? Like you want these things to come into you, but this side, like things are moving so fast that they're actually overwhelming. Like it's a bit of a shock to the system. your energy, guys. I wish I could translate it. Like I wish I could just create my own language to make you understand how big and powerful not only you are, but this energy is that's surrounding you. It's really going to be life-changing. Seriously life-changing. Anyway, sorry, pile number 1. Let me know if that resonated in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Let's see what's happening for cards number 2. And of course they started drilling. So cards number 2, we have the Sage. Be devoted and committed. Ooh, card number 2. Let's see. I really feel that this is being devoted and committed to yourself. Being devoted and committed to anything that you put your mind to. Like, you know, we can say, oh, I want to do this, or I want to go there, and I want to, you know, we can say all of these great things, but if you're not going to be disciplined, and you're not going to like put in the work, and you're not going to keep making that effort, nothing's going to become of it. Like, you need to be consistent. If you're trying to grow and you're trying to like create something for yourself, you have to be committed to your journey. You have to be, because no one else is going to be committed for you. I'm getting this energy of like I can see like talking to nature. I don't know why. I don't feel like it has, I don't know why I'm picking up on that as well. Like connecting back to nature, talking to nature, talking to trees, sitting in nature. I don't know why I can see that, but that's what was coming up. Let me go back to the other stuff that was coming up. So being devoted to yourself, being committed to yourself, being committed to your purpose, your journey. Like, you have to be the person that has to be disciplined and put in the work. Ideas are great, writing them down are great, and you know, like there's this whole thing around like manifesting and all this kind of stuff where people just think you put it out into the universe and it just rocks up and woo. It doesn't work like that. You have to work at it. Like you have to be in motion. Like there has to be some effort on your part. You know, if you want something in life, it's not just gonna rock up, you know. I mean, unless you're extremely lucky or whatever, I don't know. But I'd say for 99% of the world and people in it, that if you really want something in life, you have to be the one in motion. Like, you have to be the one to actually go and get it. So if there are things that you want in life and you're trying to manifest something, and maybe you're not manifesting it, and that might be because you're not, this is going to sound harsh as fuck, but real, you're not putting in the work. We can all say, I wish for this and I want this, and expect it just to be delivered. But if you're not in some kind of motion and you're not moving in that vibration, it's I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's, well, you already know if like you're trying to manifest it and it's not showing up. You have to ask yourself why. Like, what is happening? Could it be that you maybe don't believe, or maybe you're impatient, or maybe you're, you know, stagnant and you're not actually moving, or, you know, maybe you are moving but you're moving in the wrong kind of wrong, right, direction, and you know you want this but you're working on that. If you want that, you've got to work on that. You've got to put time in. And I know this is, it's going to take work, right? Because when you look at a lot of people, you know, like they can have a 9 to 5 job, and then they can study in the evening because They might have to have that job because they've got bills to pay or whatever, but what they really want to do with themselves and their lives and, you know, moving forward, they have to pay that focus too. So some people, you know, they work 9 till 5 and then they'll do an evening college course or an online college course or something. Like, they're making movement, like they're being active towards what they want. And being in that vibration as well, like, you know, it's not just a mental thing, it's a feeling thing as well. Like, you've got to feel worthy, you know. It's a vibration, because abundance is all around us. It's all here. It all exists. It's always existed. But sometimes we have to rise up to be able to access our abundance, what belongs to us. Sometimes we have to rise up. Sometimes we have to put in the work. Sometimes we have to, you know, get our shit together to reach that. Let's see what the cards are saying as well. I can see with this orange energy as well that sorry, the color orange in the card, that we have, well, we have a lot of green and orange. So this is creative energy, this is sexual energy, this is heart energy. So getting creative, being in that heart energy of like love, you know, abundance, that kind of energy. Yeah, that's that stagnant energy I was talking about. the nine of swords. Let's see what this side says. There is definitely some blocked. I'm not taking those, there's too many. This is kind of blocked energy. It's like everything you want outside of yourself is like, it's like behind your boundaries. Like it's behind your prison that you've created for yourself, right? Because these swords represent our thoughts, right? And our mental state and stuff. So if you're stressed and you're anxious, like if you look out the window, you've got the sunset or the sunrise even. There's fertile land, there's buildings in the background, and that's all available to you. But it's like this mental prison is like stopping you from moving forward. Like, get out of your own way. I know, like, anxiety and stress and stuff, it's not the one, but wow, that just slapped me in my face. 4 of Wands. I'm telling you, like, it's there. All you've got to do, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, this guy right here, oh, he's ready. He needs you to be ready. He needs you to like karate chop these swords out the way and like realize that this stuff that you want, like the 4 of Wands, whether it's a relationship, working in your, you know, ideal job, like what you like, working on your purpose, creating unity, just that wholesomeness that creates solidness and a home and makes you feel like you're home. It's all there, but it's like that energy of like mental, I can't think of the word, it's just like the mental state is I wouldn't be surprised if you're in a mental cycle of what feels like a depression or like a really bad, maybe like your environment isn't very encouraging. And this devil energy as well, this is what I'm saying, like if you want whatever's over here, but your focus is on here and you're distracting yourself with this, how, like if you're not putting the energy over here, how are you going to get this? How are we going to get this Four of Wands energy? How are we going to get this abundance that is all, it's all around us? You can see this, right? Look, actually I think the light is actually not doing it justice, but you know, he's sitting on his bed and he's looking out of his window, and all of this abundance is like just right in front of him. But this mental state is just this, it's like this cage, man. It's like this, it's like, maybe, you know, like, let's go back to the 9 to 5 job. Like, if you do already have a job, or you're in college and your time is limited and it's overwhelming and it feels too much or whatever, there has to be a point where you choose, right? You have to choose whether it's even if you just give it 5 minutes a day, right? Just allow yourself 5 minutes before you close your eyes and go to sleep to put energy into what it is you really want. That on itself will make a difference. But to focus on like the woes and be like, oh, I'm working here and it's just too much this and I don't have enough time, blah 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 blah, but this is what I really want, but I've got all my energy over here, your energy is just going to stay there. We want the Four of Wands. We want that abundant energy. Like, you have to be committed to what you want. You have to be devoted to yourself, your dreams, like whatever it is you want for yourself. You have to, it doesn't have to be overwhelming, you know. Like, if you do have to do this, just give yourself 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. Build it up if you can. Build it up. Invest time in the things that you really want. Invest time in the things that really matter to you. And this 9 of Swords energy, like, that possibly keeps you up at night or keeps you like trapped. And I just noticed there's like this figure here as well. Like, let me see, who the fuck is this person? Get out, we don't want you here. Oh my god, that's you. That is you. You literally are your own worst enemy. Like, this is you. This is like, yeah, that's you. And you're literally looking at yourself like, what are you doing? I feel like this battle with yourself, right? And it's like, I can hear this voice, and this voice is saying, get up. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. But physically, like, you, the physical self, is in this energy. Maybe your soul, maybe it's your soul, or your, like, that inner voice, right? That soul voice is telling you to get up, come on, let's go, let's do this, this is what we want, right? This is what we want to do, we've got to do this, we've got to do this. But your mind is so goddamn fucking loud that you can't even hear your own soul talking to you. And I want to say this as well. Let's talk about the difference between the soul voice and the ego voice. The ego voice is loud, it's fucking rude, and it will talk you out of a paper, like, is it talk you out of a paper bag? Or like, what's that saying? Oh, damn it, I can't remember. But your ego will get in the way and stop you. And when you think about it, your ego, like, it's very pure, basic, instinctual level, is just trying to protect you, right? It's just trying to protect you. It's trying to protect you from getting hurt, failure, whatever it is. So, you know, respect the ego and say, thanks, ego. I appreciate you trying to protect me and look out for me, but I've got it from here. Yeah? Like, thank you, but we're good. We're good. And your soul voice is soft, but so, I like the word absolute at the moment. It's so definite and just so, it's so sure and so, it's soft but just so sure, so definite, so absolute. And trust me, it's hard to hear your soul when your ego is loud, because have you ever noticed, like, when you're talking to like passionate people and stuff, the louder they get, right? It's kind of the same. Like, the more your ego steps up, the louder it's going to get. And it's just trying to protect you. It's just doing its job. But we live in a world now where instead of it being life and death situations, we think life and death is literally frigging everything at the moment. Stepping outside your house, you know, or going to the shop. Like, everything is fight or flight mode these days. So again, just say to your ego, thank you for trying to protect me. I respect you, I love you, but we got this. We've got this. And hey man, this guy's got his armor on. Like, he's not stupid. You know? Like, he's got to go out there in the world and do what he's doing. Like, he's not stupid. He knows what time it is. But he's still going to go after what he wants. He's still going to go after what he wants. And there's not a damn thing that's going to stop him. Let's see this side. Yep, not a damn thing. Not a damn thing that's going to stop this guy on either side. Set yourself free from the, I want to say, confinement or like tightness of your mind, because even when you look at this card, right, you can see that these guys, yeah, they're vulnerable as fuck. They're naked, you know. You can see she feels a bit shamed, and so does he. He's hiding his private parts, she's hiding hers. So we can see that this is a very vulnerable situation to be in. But they're also able to free themselves at any moment they want to. At any moment they want to. We're not letting this energy win no more. It's not happening. We want this abundance. We have to be committed, like this card says. We have to be committed and devoted to ourselves and our journey and our purpose. Get creative. Spend at least 5 minutes a day, dedicated and committed to what it is you want. And take it from there. Cards number 2. I hope that resonated for you. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Let's see what's happening. Card number 3. Let me just quickly shuffle this a bit to get the last reading's energy off of it. Let's do one more, damn it. Okay, let's see what's happening for cards number 3. Cards number 3, you have the Stargazer, set your sights higher. And this, right off the bat, is telling me not only set your standards higher, but stop looking down, start looking up. Yeah, you're not going to find what you're looking for on the ground. You will, however, when you look up into the sky, because, you know, it's infinite, like there's no ending. You know, look up, stop looking down. You're not going to find what you're looking for down there. It's time to raise your chin up, take pride in yourself, take pride in who you are, look up to the sky and know that anything is possible. Anything is possible when you put your mind to it, when you put your attention to it, when you put your intention into it. I feel very what's the energy that I'm looking for? Like very out of this world kind of energy, like a calling to look up, to remember who you are and where you came from, like galactic family maybe, or just remembering that we are stardust, right? Like we come from a bigger place. Like looking up and knowing that you yourself, like you may be in a physical body, but your spirit is limitless. And stop trying to contain yourself, and you know, like just look up. You know, look up. I'm also seeing, like, look at yourself in the mirror, and not to like analyze yourself, but to see yourself, to really see yourself. And I'm not talking about that, you know, like there's all this stuff on like these platforms at the moment about looking in a mirror and this, that and the other, and activating this and that. No, we're not doing all that madness. We're just talking about looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing yourself. When was the last time you looked in the mirror? Like really looked at yourself? Saw yourself? Like, do you even know how fucking amazing you are? If you could see my face right now, hello, do you? I'm gonna remind you, you're fucking amazing. Just saying. I feel like, yeah, you know, like it is a matter of literally just lifting your head up, and you know, you really are not gonna find what you're looking for looking down. Remember, right, that you are limitless. You can create whatever you want to create for yourself. There's 2 cards there. So one more, let's have a look. Double energy there, and we have, what is this here, the 4 of Cups. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I was interrupted. So we've got the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, and then we have this guy here that's trying to get in our way, trying to tempt us. But we're not looking down no more, are we? No, we're not looking down no more. We're looking up. We're looking up. We're not going to be ashamed of ourselves. We're not going to be ashamed of who we are and what we have to offer to the world. We're not going to be stuck in this hell that we've created for ourselves. No, we're looking up. We're gonna realize that we are free. We are infinite. There's no limit. I get this feeling that emotionally you might feel like you have nothing left. But with this ship coming in, like, all is going to be restored. You might feel hungry for something, but looking around there might not seem like there's any food, right? And I'm using that just an example, okay? I'm not talking literally. It might be literally, but I'm not talking literally. You know, like your cupboards might be empty, or your stomach might be empty, or like just that representation of just emptiness. Like you're just empty. Like you don't feel like, maybe like emotionally you might not have much going on at the moment. Maybe there's like something, maybe like this devil energy under here that's like trying to make us look down, because we're not doing that no more, devil. There is, like, you are going to be replenished. You are going to be able to stock your cupboard back up emotionally, right? I'm just using that as like an example, but I'm talking about emotions here. Like you are gonna fill yourself back up again. You are, because you're gonna notice that what's next is taking you on this path to like just bliss. It's just like a blissful feeling, but first it almost feels like you have to like replenish yourself, like drinking water, eating food. And you know what happens, like fasting is good, right? I mean, I'm not like, if you want to fast, make sure you check in with your doctors first, because if you've got any underlying health issues, always check in with your doctors when you're doing something quite, you know, on a big scale like that, because fasting is intense. But when you are empty, and you know, like going back to that stomach and being hungry kind of analogy thing. Like when you're hungry for something, like there's going to be a point where you're going to just fucking devour anything, right? And I'm just getting like this thing of just hold on a little bit longer. Like, you are going to be full again. You are going to experience that fullness again. And this high priestess energy, like, she knows, she already knows, right? I know, like, we can be so quick to like doubt ourselves and get into this, you know, this kind of energy, like where you're looking down, and you know, it can be a lot. She knows, like, I can't describe it any more than that. Like, that knowing, like, you don't know how you know, you don't know how you received it, like, but you just know. You know. I don't know how I know, but I know you know. You know. Something is going to be revealed to you, that's for sure. Like, something is kind of gonna like, I can see like curtains opening up and revealing something that has been there all along, but maybe you didn't really see it because of this kind of energy, that you're not really seeing what's going on, because, you know, your focus for a long time has been down. It's been very blinkered and down. But, you know, like when you draw the curtains and it's daytime and that sun hits you and it's light, and your eyes might not be adjusted yet, so they might hurt for a little bit, but like that light energy, when it hits your skin, it's nourishing, right? It's vitamin D. And isn't that well known for like increasing serotonin, or one of those kind of feel good hormones and stuff that we release? And I want to say trust yourself as well, because with this like Knight of Pentacles, like, he ain't gonna do something that he's not sure of doing. Like, he's a very slow moving, patient person. Like, if he's gonna offer his pentacle to anyone or anything, and invest himself in anything or anyone, like, he's gonna be 100% sure on what he's doing. Otherwise, he's not gonna move. So I want to say, really trust yourself, because like, this energy ain't like to be messed with. This is like, make a beeline, you know, like when the curtains open and you see what's there and you're like, oh fuck, I didn't even realize. And then, you know, you get moving and stuff, you get on your horse and you're ready to start making them moves, and you're ready to start, like, you know, believing and achieving. Like, you don't have to worry about investing yourself in the wrong place and this and that, and am I doing the right thing, blah 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 blah, because this guy and this chick right here, they know, you know. Just saying. Just thought I'd put that out there, you know. I swear I say that word way too much, you know. I like to say I don't know as well, but you know. Let me shut up. But again, right, just lift your chin off the bloody ground, right? Like, look up, draw back the curtains. See that there is so much around you. Like, I'm going to say it again, I'm going to keep repeating myself, fuck it. You are an infinite being. Is infinite? Yeah, it is infinite. Sorry, I was just thinking infinity, infinite, yeah. Limitless. You can achieve it. You can. I don't care what this guy says. I don't care how much he wants you to look down. Sorry, my t-shirt all on the table. I don't know how long it was like that, but I was really like leaning in. Can you see? Yeah, don't watch that. The joys of having big boobs. Sorry, not sorry, can't change it, it's life. But this guy, he wants you to keep looking down. Like he needs you to look down. That's how he gets his energy. That's how he fuels his fire, is by making you doubt yourself, and by making you feel fear, and by stopping you from seeing the truth. And the truth is, you can get anything you want. You just got to look up and realize that infinity is never ending. Spirit lives on, it's never ending. It's just, you know, there's that you know again. You know. I'm going to leave it there.